Alright, so are we still like a bad matchup for some of these opponents if we're playing Marath Will of the Wild? I'm trying to run a bunch of removal in here. We're trying to. Yes, so speaking of trying to run removal that costs as little mana as possible, I'm even trying to play Lightning Bolt and make it work. I mean, if all the creatures the opponent spits out are just like too big for Lightning Bolt to kill, then of course we would sideline this. I don't know, I just really feel like spending only 1 mana to kill things doesn't get much better than that. I'm gonna put the Seal Shaper's Gift in instead. I spend 1 less mana, but I don't get a 1/2 body. If I just need to get into my deck a little bit faster, then I'll be happy I put this in over the Stoneforge. It's basically Stoneforge Mystic, but without the body and without the tap to like just put an equipment from hand on the battlefield. I mean, every equipment I run has a very low equip cost anyways. That's pretty much how I'm trying to build the deck here. Spend as little, yeah, pretty much everything I do put in here, I try to have it cost as little mana as possible. And once we start to get up to like towards, yeah, mana value 4, these cards either have to make a very big impact or just win me the game outright. One thing I'm starting to not like about Doubling Season is it costing 5 mana and doing nothing by itself. I kind of already have to have some sort of a board state going, or at least just play Marath from the command zone or something. I mean, both of these do nothing by themselves, but Cathars Crusade really not hard to get it to start this producing immense value. Not too hard. Especially with my choice of commander, especially, yeah, playing Marath and whatnot. Gonna go back into Charge Convergence Hall here. Every single opponent in here is gonna start with an Armillary Wall. I think that's the sphere that lets them get like 2 basics, but yeah, scarier still, everyone starts with this. Obelisk of Alara. You can just pay 1 and a black, give something -2/-2 until end of turn. Or maybe not if this deck can't produce black mana. Yeah, the -2/-2 ability, though you need like black mana to use that, but if anything, I think that's the one I find the scariest. Okay, so it's an island. So I get a free swing, I can just draw 2 cards. Let's do that. Alright. I'll just have Fleech go kill the 2/2. I'll pitch that. That's it. I'll Flame Slash it. Alright, play Mother of Runes, and then we're gonna pass. Search for, like, what, 2 basic lands and then put them into hand? Alright. Now I'm about to start drawing even more cards. I'll also move a counter over to Glintai as well. So now I'm going to be drawing 4 cards every time this actually swings and just hits the opponent. And then I gotta just go discard 4 of them. So yeah, if you'll excuse me, let's discard some cards. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card, you may put a land from your hand onto the battlefield. I could totally build that too myself, but really just never got around to it. Never did get around to doing this myself now, did I? Alright, we already won a game. That took no time at all. Flying and loses trample until end of turn. Pay X life, destroy all artifacts and creatures with mana value X or less. Alright, so if I ever want to play black-green, there's a decent board wipe. Destroy target creature with horsemanship. I'm sure that's gonna come up frequently. What's even funnier still that I actually won this card, I actually looked through some of the guides and some of the documents Vigilant Sarah wrote, as in, yeah, the person who made this whole, like, adventure. I don't believe she made a single, like, Portal 3 Kingdoms-based deck for any of the opponents. She mentioned she wasn't going to do that. So this is utterly useless. There's no Portal 3 Kingdoms guys to duel, so no chance of finding anything on horseback. Ah, Rafika the Many. Whenever a creature... Well, I know exactly what this... This I know exactly what it does. Attack alone with 1 creature, give it double strike until end of turn. Yeah, we'll play this hand. Noble Hierarch. Bone Splitter. Equip that to something, give +2/+0, then if it attacks alone, yeah, give it double strike. That makes sense. That sounds like it definitely fits in such a deck, that's for sure. Just gonna get this Basilisk Collar ready. Oh, no blocks. Nice. Actually, I'll play the Basilisk Collar onto the field first. Pass. That's gonna be... I'm gonna take 5. No problem. Now, where is my next land drop? Okay, good. Pass. So this is gonna attack alone and gain double strike, yes. So if I don't block, I take 14 damage. If I do not block. I can survive like 1 or 2 hits like that. And if I Flame Slash Rafiq, then it has to be recast again to give back the double strike. White. I don't have access to red anymore. Now I do, right? Yeah, luckily so far it's just all 1 toughness creatures, so it should be easy to machine gun them down with Marathir. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, search your library for an aura card that could enchant that creature. Or, I guess, not attack anyways. Yeah, before it gets out of hand, I do want to get rid of that. Oh, nice. No blocks again. You'll have to see it. Drop a lightning bolt there. I'll pass. Path to Exile. Back to me. We don't need... what we're doing right now, we don't need the dev menu. Can't be blocked this turn, okay. Can't be blocked except by... okay, it just can't be blocked at all right now anyways. I'll put a +1/+1 counter here, because why not? So now I get 2 basic lands out of my deck. Can't wait to start playing creatures next turn, now that I have this. I guess, yeah, assuming these creatures do ever get a chance to attack. Starting to really doubt that they will at the rate we're going. I can just cast that for 5 mana, just fine. 3 to the Sky Hunter and then 1 damage to Bird's Paradise. Yeah, it's about to be a slaughter fest here again. Now, can I attack? Oh, never mind. Meant to attack, but I must have misclicked something. opponent's playing really slowly right now, for whatever reason. Yeah, usually I'm not seeing my opponents play this slow, even if I have, like, a decent amount of creatures on the board. Alright, so do I get the draw? Alright, now we can attack just fine. Now we can attack. I don't have any more basic lands to go fetch from my deck now. Anyways, let's just take one more combat phase to end it. Yeah, normally... Exile Fury. Okay. I'd say normally Cold-Eyed Selkie would be pretty good in this deck, but yeah, at this point, you're not really, like, making a board anymore, I see. But at this point, it's not like my opponent can really make a board anymore. I gotta play another game against Slowpoke Rafik here. Sheltered by Ghosts will exile one of my non-land permanents until... yeah, until this or this leaves the battlefield. I don't know, I'd like to get this card back as well, myself. I'd like to get that back, too. Play a Bloom Tender. Pass. I'll just take 10 damage for now. And then let's see if we can come up with anything fancy here. Green. And then make white off of Plateau. So I have 3 mana still from this. I get 3 mana because I have this out. What can we do with it? The Ward 2 is going to be a problem. I mean, at least if Marath dies, I'll draw 2 cards from Skullclamp. Okay, so that's a 9/9 double strike coming my way. I think we might have our work cut out for us here. If I channel this and destroy this, and then can do 3 damage with Flache to that. But does that make sense? Getting rid of the Shelter by Ghosts, I think, would also be nice. I'm gonna at least take something off the board. And that's all I can do this turn. Okay, how many lands is Rafiq on now? Like 6 or something? Plus an Arcane Signet, plus this Talisman, plus the Sol Ring, so plenty of mana to go around. Lots of mana to go about. X is 2. Put Skull Clamp on Marath again, so if it does die, I draw another 2 cards. Witness Protection. Enchanted creature loses all abilities. And basically, it just becomes a 1/1. Can I block? I'll draw 2 more cards. At the very least, we'll draw another 2 cards, I guess. And even then, I'm still like starting to run low on options here. I can only remove these creatures so many times before I just can't do it anymore. Alright, I guess at least I have some plants to hide behind. Oh wait, this creature has lifelink too, doesn't it? Generous Pup. Birthing Pod. Commanders get +2/+2 and have hexproof. And then pay an extra 2 to be able to actually get past the ward. And I'm gonna get countered here. Okay, at least I got some treasure tokens if I want to spend them. Might be wise to not actually spend them. Save them for later. So yeah, anyways, that is unfortunate. So that thing is still on the field. Oh, Bright Glass Gear Hulk. I think I'll cast this. And yes, I want to go grab 2 cards out of the deck with that. Okay, I have some removal. Let's try this again now, shall we? Pay 2 more to get past the ward. And I got Glintai back on my field. I think once again I'm just out of mana. Oh, I have treasure tokens. Never mind. Sure, we'll play an Ancient Tomb. I don't see why not. Let's play that. And with that, I just don't really think I got anything else. No, I don't have anything else. Are you sure you need to gain more life? Are you sure? So that's an 8/6 double strike. I'll just block with a random plant token again. And yes, we'll do that. +4/+4 until end of turn. I forget that Obelisk of Alara can do that too. So now I'm doing 3 damage to it, and then, yeah, big whoop. So why don't we just recast Marath here? 4 mana to spare. Let's start making use of it. 2. And now that I have Death Touch and Lifelink and whatnot, I think now we're good to go here. First Strike Trample on this. Yeah, now I think I can actually start to do some real damage. Path to Exile, target my commander. Still have 1 floating mana, let's do something with it. Also, yeah, throw this in the command zone. How many creatures am I controlling anyways? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Can I just put 1 more into play? If I can just get 1 more on the battlefield and give everything double strike, the game will just be over. Cycle Wilt away. Stomping Ground. Okay, now I'm gonna get my hands on another creature. Among other things. I still have 3 mana to spare. What colors is it? Red, white, and blue. Alright. Let's see what you got. Okay, that's it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got him here. Especially since I'm pretty sure, yeah, now every single creature I have also has double strike. And just let me take 1 more turn to finish him off. Just waiting to get into my attack step. This is way more than enough to win. Now let me see exactly. I know I'm gonna win Rafika the Many for sure. What else did I win? Fancy Sketchbook, Edge of Eternities. Can cast a spell as though it had flash. Interesting. Where's the Paradise? OG art. Let's go here. Send triplets. That's like, yeah, that's the just play cards from your opponent's hand. That's the play cards from the opponent's hand. That's okay. Also, yeah, pretty lucky to be going first. Play an Aura Shards. Pass. If I can just get a creature onto the battlefield, and then I'll just cast it and remove Obelisk of Alara with that. Just by simply casting a creature. Now I think we're doing amazing. I was just missing one color, and now I can just fetch straight into that missing color. Now should be good to go here. Okay, we'll even cast... Okay, never mind, I can't cast Marath yet. Okay, it's just a Solemn Simulacrum. I have nothing to worry about. I'll do 3 damage to this. And no, I don't want to destroy my own stuff. I think I'd rather just get my commander out here. Wait, that's an artifact too? That's an artifact creature? Okay, so Aura Shards can just kill it then in that case. That's crazy. I'm gonna draw like, what, 6 cards here? Yeah, we are in fact gonna draw 6 cards. Play a land, because it's not like I can't do that. I'm gonna try and just put as much stuff onto the board as I possibly can now. Before I have to just go discard back to maximum hand size. No, I think that's all I can do for the time being. Okay, I can also, I guess, get this too on the field. Okay, so Reclamation Sage also I can just choose not to destroy what I'm targeting. Yeah, we have one hell of a board state here. Sure. Played something that just copied one of my creatures. Big deal. So that's one more enemy down. Still plenty more to go, but getting one step closer. Sephiroth, Fallen Hero. Four mana for a 2/1 that can regenerate itself in his flash. A 4-mana 2/1, that's rough. That's definitely not where you want to be. Sharum, the Hegemon, right? When this enters the battlefield, return target artifact card from your graveyard to the battlefield. I'm going first also, which is nice. Keep hand. Okay, that's gonna immediately get -2/-2. Well, I know I can remove it next. I can remove it this turn. I'll remove it kind of like a turn late. Angel of the Ruins, is that? Plane Cycling. Discard this card, search your library for a Plains card. Also has a good enters the battlefield trigger, for what I know. Yeah, also has a good ability when it enters the battlefield. Exile up to 2 target artifacts and/or enchantments, no matter how it enters. So which creatures were sacrificed to put this on the battlefield anyways? A white creature, a blue creature, and a black creature. I'm trying to find, like, the third creature that was sacrificed to get this into play. But anyways, at least I know exactly how to get it off the field. A Steel Hellkite. Surely I can find a way to get this off the field, too. Technically, I already have one. Alright, I'll also play a Jite, I guess. Umezawa's Jite. And pass turn. Okay, I only took 5 damage. Angel of the Ruins is gonna... Yep, that's gonna come back and exile these 2 cards. And everything here flies. I can't block a single one of these creatures. I can put a bunch of plant tokens down, but they're all going to be completely unable to block. Okay, but now I have... Oh, perfect. I have 9 creatures exactly. It's time to get to work here. Yeah, with Jetmir and 8 other creatures, I can probably outrace my opponent. You and target opponent each create a tap Power Stone. Ooh, I got a free token. This mana can't be spent to cast a produce 1 colorless, only to cast an artifact spell. Or I guess, like, oh, can I spend the mana also to, like, activate an ability of anything that's not an artifact? I think so. I think I can use an activated ability of a non-artifact spell. That's only a 3/3 apparently. Within lightning bolt range, actually. We already know he's gonna die. 9 creatures attacking, they all have +3/+0 double strike. He's not surviving this. Oh. Mox Emerald, Mox Pearl, a land. Wow. Okay, this lets him just draw 2 cards. Now we can play this. Well, I already lose my creature I'd usually want to start with. Okay, turn 1 Aura Shards. Pass. Transform if you control 7 or more lands into... Okay, that's basically a Maze of Ith that can also tap for colorless. Once... yeah, Sharoom controls enough land. Or I guess I can also just start going to town on these artifacts and enchantments. I'll make a 1/1 token, spend 1 of the counters, and I can also just go take something else off of the field as well. Okay, that is also an artifact. That's amazing. This also just dies to, like, any creature because of Aura Shards. Okay, so now they're at 40. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library. Opponent separates those cards into 2 piles. Okay, I have to, yeah, separate the 2. I have to make the 2 piles. And then the person casting this is going to just pick 1 to put into their hand, other into their graveyard. Divide cards into 2 piles. So what do I actually give the opponent? Everything here is an artifact, so it's just all gonna die to Aura Shards, isn't it? Every single one of those, I believe, will just die to Aura Shards by just simply having a creature enter the battlefield anyways. Okay, returning Sphinx Sovereign back to the battlefield with this being cast. Okay. Okay, I'll play a Bright Glass Gearhulk. And just by simply casting it, I can take this off the field again. Play Mother of Runes to destroy Sharoom. Makes just as much sense in context. Okay, I'm out of mana again, but anyways, who cares? It's not like my opponent really has a board going anyways. Each player who has played a non-artifact spell this turn can't play additional non-artifact spells. So I think that's going to be the first thing I get rid of. Okay, how big can this Finale of Devastation be? I can't do it for... I can't do X equals 4 just yet. I'm gonna Skull Clamp this away too. Draw another 2 cards. I'll make this fight this. This should have attacked too, but I'm dumb, I guess. I'll get rid of the Construct token, too. Angel of the Ruins. Oh, right, I did actually give my opponent that into their hand. Exiling this, and... yeah, this card has just been carrying me all game. The Aura Shards. Indestructible, okay, that makes sense. Okay, I should actually pick some targets here to get rid of. I should actually pick a few targets. I'll just draw 2 more cards here. I'll go and draw even more. I'll draw another 2. Yeah, we're just refilling our hand, don't mind us. Pass. Draw 3 cards and discard 2 cards from your hand unless you discard an artifact card from your hand. No more than 1 creature can attack each combat. No more than 1 creature can block each combat. I'll probably just get rid of it before. I'll probably just get rid of it in that case, one way or another. Probably just try and take it off the field instead of having it just attack with 1 creature at a time. Okay, we can also play a Kodama of the West Tree, so why not? Let's do that. I'm not even allowed to attack with multiple creatures, so we'll pass. Okay, gonna bring back, yeah, this thing only just makes him gain or make me lose life. I don't mind that at all. I'm gonna use Boseiju to get the Silent Arbiter off the field. And then Marath can just move some +1/+1 counters over to Oroboroid. Because this thing, I want to have as much power on it as possible. And yeah, now this board's starting to turn to a real menace, and I forgot to attack. Destroy all non-land permanents. Command zone. Just when I got done actually making a good board, too. And now I have to just remake the whole board. Now I gotta just remake everything. Okay, so I still at least have a 7/7 to work with. All non-land permanents, so I don't even have Skull Clamp anymore. I don't have anything anymore now, do I? Every single non-land permanent. We're both kind of just like reset to almost nothing. I guess I'll attack for 7 here. Get some charge counters at least. I'll play an Arcane Signet and pass. Take 11. Okay, that's just a 4/4 with flying. Because if I remove this, my opponent will just be able to recast it anyways if they have enough mana. So it's like, honestly, what's the point if they can just recast it? Why bother? Attack for 7 again. Sculpting Steel. May copy any artifact. Demonic Junker. Destroy up to one target creature that player controls when this vehicle enters. May choose new targets for target spell or ability. Aye, there were actually no targets to change it to. Ooh, Gavany Township. I can just put +1/+1 counters on each of these, assuming I get another turn. If I get one more turn, that is. Search for an artifact creature card, reveal it, put it into hand, and then... Dispeller's Caps will destroy Arcane Signet. Sure, why not? Oh wow, it just drew a Johnny. That's a pretty nice top deck. Put a +1/+1 counter on each of my creatures. Okay, I won with commander damage. Nice. Did it with commander damage. Pretty sure I do already own a Cataclysmic Gearhulk. I think I have one. May search? So when this enters, I can search for exactly 2 cards that have different names. One of them goes into my hand, the other into my graveyard. That's not bad, actually. Actually pretty solid. I mean, obviously, I probably should have, like, not stated the obvious. To be, like, yeah, not so obvious, Forge. Magic the Gathering Forge, I guess look that up and hopefully it makes a bit more sense as to what I'm doing right now. Magic the Gathering. Yeah, that is too obvious. Two shards, anyways. I think I just have, like, yeah, the 2, like, Naya legendary creatures, and then the 2 Grixis ones to duel. So I have red, green, white still to beat, and then blue, black, red. We're gonna go for red, green, white first. I'm gonna go for clearing that out first. Alright. Hopefully keeping this hand was actually a reasonable play. I'm thinking it was. When I do play Marath, it's gonna get twice as many counters as normal. Okay. Am I missing something? I need a mountain or a plains that produce red mana. So I am missing something. Somehow looked it up and slightly more confused than before. I'm just wondering how so. Unless, I don't know, maybe you're mixing this up with... Unless maybe you're mixing this up with, like, the installer for the Minecraft mods. Well, one of them anyways. I think there's also, like, something called Fabric, which I've never really used. As far as Minecraft goes... Yeah, Forge was the mod installer of choice for me. Forgot I had not played a land this turn, so let's just, you know, do that now. Okay, we're not really trying to counter stuff in red, green, white anyways. So this should be fine. Let me just scroll all the way over here. Kind of have a lot of stuff on the battlefield. Okay, recasting that for 5 mana, understood. Honestly, just so I stop getting asked, do I want to destroy this every single time? I just go and make a creature or cast a creature every single time I'm gonna get asked this. Just so it stops asking me, do I want to destroy something? Yeah, especially since surely now the game is over. I've had this card probably since the beginning and I've never done anything with it. Poor Uriel the Miststalker. Just completely forgot about him. Is that... Oh, Uriel the Miststalker, right. Hexproof and gets +2/+2 for each aura attached to it. So he's supposed to basically be like a big, untargetable beatstick. Alright, free Behemoth Sledge you can just slap onto it for 3 mana. And this could also just help cheat a God Siren play just by sacrificing enough creatures of different colors. I just wanted to see if I was, like, gonna be happy with my hand. Should be fine. Okay. Yeah, next turn I play Marath and it'll come in as a 6/6. Oh, that's already on the field. Gotta figure out, yeah, hexproof, so it's not like I get to target it or anything. I can't target it. Can't even target this. Usually I just, like, I don't know, give this death touch and then just target a creature to kill it by doing 1 damage to it. That's not gonna work. Hexproof, so that clearly that won't work. Guess we probably just have to somehow come up with the bigger creature. Oh, so it has double strike. Now it's got double strike and trample. This might be a really fast game. This might be an extremely quick game. You just need to count to like 21 if you're just doing combat damage with your commander, and you'll just, no matter how much life I've got, if I take 21 damage from this, I'm just dead. And yeah, so it does also happen to have trample. Jesus Christ almighty. Yeah, I need to come up with something here. I'm actually short 1 mana. So it's a 9/9 double strike trampler. I know that'll be coming at me next turn. Pass. Oh. Board wipe that hits only creatures that aren't enchanted. And now I'm defenseless against the 9/9 double strike. Now I have no blockers for it. Yep, that is like, I'm so dead. Alright, just search for 2 lands, 2 basic lands to put into hand, that's fine. Okay, this actually has Shroud, so we can't even target it. Forget what I was about to say about Source to Plowshares on Naya Hushblade over here. That doesn't work. That has Shroud, so obviously that can't work. No blocks, so I do at least get to draw 2 cards. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, you may draw a card. Alright. Unless I just get rid of this. I'll do 1 damage to the 1/1 to just get it off the field. Oh, hey. Again, no block, so I got to draw 2 more cards. That's gonna be annoying. I now need to pay 2 for each creature I want to have attack. That's gonna be a pain. Pay 2 per attack. Unless I go grab something that can just get rid of it, and then I need to still be able to have the mana to play it. Alright, discard 2 cards. Yep, there's Uriel. I'm not, honestly, like, I'm not even playing anything that can deal with hexproof. I think that's still maybe one of my deck's weaknesses. Not playing anything to specifically address a big beat stick that has hexproof. I mean, usually I just like to target stuff to remove it. That doesn't work here. That does not work. Best I can come up with is try and just have the bigger creature. Or bigger creatures, plural. And hopefully Ouroboros just can stick around for a few turns and get us there. Should still probably go without saying. I have to pass. I'm not gonna try and attack with this 5/5 here. Enchanted creature has protection from creatures. Oh my. Can I just choose new targets for this, Aura? Can I just attach it to something else? Okay, now I got it stuck on a Ouroboros. Okay, but yeah, he still owns the aura, so he still draws the card. Yeah, now I have something with protection from... Oh wait, I just gave Ouroboros protection from creatures, so I can't even make Marath transfer counters to it anymore. Fine. Yeah, I can't even do this counters anymore. Protected from, yeah, Marath too. This is a creature. Should have probably put the protection here. I think that would have made more sense. Guess we'll also play a Kodama of the West Tree. And yeah, now we're just ready to start, like, absolutely, like, wrecking the opponent here. Can I redeclare after destroying that ghostly prison? Okay, never mind. No, I can't. Alright, so he'll get another turn. Hopefully I'm not staring down another board wipe. So I have to give Uriel another turn here. So every time I draw a card, unless I pay 2, he gets a free treasure token. Yeah, this will be, like, way more bonkers in a multiplayer game, I can tell you that much. I'll just make everyone attack. Yeah, I still win. And it's not even close. Unbound Flourishing, Gorgon's Head, Seal of Primordium. I think I have a pretty solid hand here. Pain for all. When this aura enters, enchanted creature deals damage equal to its power to any other target. Whenever enchanted creature is dealt damage, deals that much damage to each opponent. Okay, so it basically just does 1 damage to me. Sure. I take 1 extra damage, that's fine. Alright, so this now makes extra mana. I'll just toss this onto the field also. Destroy Sunbaked Canyon. And also lose the wild growth with it. I have Marath on the field, but unfortunately that's all I can do. Okay. I'll take 3. That's fine. Play another land. Yes, we'll do that. I'm gonna slap the Gorgon's head on Marath. I guess we'll just kill the one creature we're allowed to, because this has hexproof, this has Shroud, because this is a multicolored permanent the opponent controls. Now I still have to get over Uriel here. Runes of the Dais. Okay, that's the one that gives double strike and trample. I'm gonna just move that to another creature instead. Do you want to change targets of Runes of the Dais? Yes. Stick it on Marath. Now it's got double strike trample. Okay, I'll play an Unbound Flourishing. Now we have double strike here. Okay, X is gonna be 1 for now. So now I got it up to a 5/5. X is gonna be 1 again. Now this is a 6/6. As much as I'm tempted to go swing, I want to just be able to block with this, so pass. Okay. Oh, but no attacks. I guess don't want to attack into a creature with Death Touch now. Alright, just did 12 damage with Marath over here. Alright, so I have 2 elementals to go and just hide behind. But yeah, meanwhile, I still have, like, I think the better creature on the board right now. 9 damage. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to each other creature and each opponent. Each other creature, you say? In response, we're gonna wilt to hit the Bear Umbra. Yeah, I just want to make Marath big enough to survive the 5 damage that's going to be dealt to everything on my board. I'm just trying to make sure Marath is big enough to survive it. So yep, that he is. He survived. Okay, put X counters on target creature. We'll do one more. We'll do this one more time. So this should force a block here. Oh, I still won with commander damage. I still won. Oh, right, I only have to do 1 point of damage to Uriel to kill it, and then the rest is, and then 21 more damage. The rest of the damage I can deal is just gonna go straight to the opponent's face. Well, I gotta do 1 damage to the creature that blocked it to kill it. Oh, I got another Entomb. Daybreak Coronet. Enchant creature with another aura attached to it. Enchanted creature gets +3/+3 and has first strike, vigilance, and lifelink. Nice. I already have Entomb, so it's fine. Daybreak Coronet. Nice. So this is still blocking my path. Maybe not if I go beat up this opponent here. Seven mana, so it's probably gonna be a while before this actually hits the field. Then again, don't know like what kind of a ramp package he's playing. Probably gotta be playing some sort of a ramp package for a commander like that. Okay, I still got at least 2 cards into my hand here. Also, I guess I'll play a Bloom Tender with one of the treasures, and then we'll pass. Fatal Push, destroy Bloom Tender. Yeah, how am I gonna ramp now? I'll give this the Skull Clamp. Oh hey, at least I'm drawing another 2 cards here. At least I draw 2 more. Pass. Did this just not do anything? Yeah, this literally didn't do anything with X equals 0. That actually did nothing. I'll just give this a Skull Clamp too, expecting it to die sooner or later. Well, I just desperately look for more lands to play. And I'm just not finding any. I'm not finding any whatsoever. At least I can play my mana dorks. Unless they just all die to a single card. Or various other cards, I should say. Oh hey, I finally found my 4th land after missing who knows how many land drops. I probably have missed like so many, it's not even funny. Cancel. I actually want to pick some cards to get rid of here. Pass. +3/+3 and has first strike. It already has Death Touch, so now it just makes it even more dangerous. Yeah, and that would be really, really nice to start getting creatures onto the battlefield. I have 4 Pests and a Cathar's Crusade ready to go. Well, I have to sacrifice one of them. I'll take all the damage. I'm gonna be playing Marathon, I guess, for the first time all game. And son of a gun, I really can't play anything else? Is that really all I can do? How is that, like, literally all I can do? Because I'm still stuck on 4 lands here. I think that's how. Remove an assassin card in your graveyard from the game and destroy target creature. That's an assassin. That's also an assassin. So is Vein Ripper. Oh boy. Yep, definitely pair like that. And then I don't think I want Scarblade Elite to stay on the field either. Not with what I'm currently seeing. So yeah, First Strike and Death Touch is what you're telling me. Pass. I'll just block with one of these. Partner with Gorm the Great can search for whatever Gorm the Great is from deck to hand and shuffle. When Virtus the Veiled deals combat damage to a player, they lose half their life rounded up. Oh, I finally found my 5th land all game. My 5th land card of the game. Finally found it. I want to just also play Branching Evolution so that way. And now I can't cast another creature. Death Touch. Gotta keep this in mind. I'm already all out of mana again, aren't I? We haven't like really gotten above like 5 mana this entire game, I swear. So now I'm at 4 life. Ah, King's Assassin, summon creature. Okay, play a Savannah. Do 1 damage here. 1 damage here. I guess whatever mana I still have to spare, I can just make more guys. So let's do that. Actually, yeah, I'll make another token. I'll make another token. Got him. Took a while to get going with just... Yeah, I was getting mana screwed like so many turns in a row. Just, I barely saw any land cards that whole game. Must have missed at least like 3 land drops 3 turns in a row. That was just terrible. Against like an actual like really strong opponent, that's a death sentence right there. Missing 3 land drops against a really strong opponent, usually that's just game over. And this is Cedrus. Cedrus the Traitor King. Each creature card in your graveyard has Unearth, pay 2 and a black. Just return it from graveyard to play, give it haste, remove it from the game at end of turn, or if it would leave play. Okay, that can easily, I guess, give itself Death Touch. That can just cheat whatever Prince of Thralls is onto the battlefield. Executioner's Capsule destroy Llanowar elves. That's hilarious. Seal of Primordium, destroy Obelisk of Alara. I didn't think it was gonna block. Usually when they have lots of light to spare, they tend to like not block with their creatures at all. So not gonna lie, this caught me a little off guard. Didn't think I was gonna see a block didn't think I was gonna see my creature get blocked so soon. Caught me off guard a little, not gonna lie. Okay, Necromancy, revive Muldrifter to draw 2 more cards. Okay, I don't see why not. I guess I'll just slap the Ring of Thune on Marath here. Oh, he's got Nation Tomb as well. Target opponent may have you draw 3 cards. If the player doesn't put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard, then Combustible Gearhulk deals damage to that player equal to. Let's see what he milled. Okay, that's why I'm taking so much damage. One of the cards that got milled was a 7-drop. Now I got a 6/6 first strike I have to get off the field. Okay, this could technically do it. I'm gonna change the top card of my deck into something else. A Gorgon's Head. That's amazing. Alright, the Gearhulk is no longer a problem. Grave Titan. Oh, wow. Yeah, safe to say I want to get this off the field as soon as possible. Before there's too many zombies for me to handle. Yeah, that should just go. Birthing Pod, but I have nothing to sacrifice to it. Nothing at all just yet. Maybe if I make a token and then again I can only search for something with a convert mana cost of 1, that's gonna be really, really bad. Can I grab anything good with a convert mana cost of 3? I can go search for anything that has power 2 or less. That's most of the creatures in my deck, quite frankly. I'm at 6 life. Okay, this is back. At this point, I think I have to just let him draw 3 cards. Unfortunately. I don't think I can just risk 3 cards being milled and then I take, like, the total... I take damage equal to the total mana value of all the 3 milled cards. I don't think I'm surviving at this time. Flying. You gotta love that. This can only kill like one thing until it just dies. Because it runs out of counters. I'm gonna get rid of the flying creature. I think that makes the most sense. Bright Glass Gear Hulk. I'm gonna take that, and then with that, what will I grab? I'm gonna grab a piece of removal. I think I'll just grab a Sol Ring. If I had white mana to spend right now, that would be amazing, but I don't. Oh, I got a land. Anyways, I think we're dead now. I'll block this, and I'll go to 1 life. Yeah, we need a miracle. I'm at 1 life. Okay, maybe I can gain some life back. Who am I kidding? What am I supposed to do here? I literally have, like, nothing on the board anymore. My board is just empty. If I tap this, I die. If I tap this... yeah, basically just press X to die here. Yeah, no matter what, I'm dead. Just any one of those creatures, if it goes unblocked, I'm dead. It's 6 lands and a Sol Ring. What is this hand? Yet I'm still gonna play it anyways. Next draw is also gonna be a land, apparently. Fury is on the top of my deck. A Johnny is now on the top of my deck. But first, I really just think that needs to go before I try anything else. Gain control of target artifact permanently. So we need to get rid of this as soon as possible. Because yeah, now I don't have my Sol Ring anymore. I'll just pass. Well, I think we're gonna lose the game. Flage can kill something at least. I'm gonna get that Planeswalker off the board. I still basically have nothing I can work with right now. And you can just unearth that for like just only 2 mana. And I gotta pay 2 to equip the Gorgon's Head. Okay, 1 to cast, then 2 to equip. Yeah, about that. I think we have a problem on our hands here. Okay, this is now back on the battlefield. I think we have a problem on our hands here. Now I gotta worry about this once again, and all I have is just a bunch of land cards. Okay, play a Fanatic of Veronis to at least hide behind for now. Pass. Hope I get another turn. Combustible Gearhulk. Just mill 3 cards and hopefully I won't take too much damage. I only took 5. Oh no, don't really feel like letting him draw 3 cards now. Okay, slap the Gorgon's head back onto Marath here. So now I'm gonna kill that. I guess before this can do anything too, I'm gonna get rid of that also. And then I'm gonna pass. Well, at least I draw another 2 cards from the Skull Clamp, sure. I do draw 2 more cards. But I have to pay 7 now to put Marath back into play? 7. Okay, looks like I can barely do it. I will simply just not be able to do this forever, that's the problem. We can't do this forever. Play a Sylvan Library. Not like I'll be able to get any extra cards off of it at this point. Still gonna cast it. Pass. Okay, it's not attacking just yet, which is good. I'm at 10 life. Okay, I think this will be of good use right now. Terra Symbiosis. Gonna make 4 green here. Gonna remove 4 counters from Marath and then just put that many back onto him. And then draw 4 cards. And then still, I'm just freaking out right now. I'm only on 10 life. When Frost Titan enters the battlefield or attacks tap target permanent that doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Oh, my Stomping Ground. It's just my Stomping Ground that won't untap. Fine. I need to pay an additional 2 to target it with anything. Alright. It's basically Ward before Ward was ever printed, I guess. Arcane Denial counter Umezawa's Jit. I guess I really can't gain life now, can I? Really don't want me to gain any life. We're just not gaining any life now, are we? Draw 2 cards. Okay, it's just Cedrus. Remove 3 counters from Marath and then just put them back on himself. And Terra Symbiosis, I just draw 3. Oh, sweet. Cankerbloom. To destroy artifact, Obelisk of Alara. Pop that. Get that off the field. Attack with just these two. Get 2 basic lands out of my deck onto the battlefield. I'll play a Mother of Runes. I'll play a Birds of Paradise and I'll pass turn. Okay, so it's just Grave Titan again. Discard your hand, draw a card for each card you've discarded this turn. Okay. Cast the Fury, which will get rid of both the zombie tokens. And now we really should not be running out of land cards anytime soon. Not gonna run out of mana now, that's for sure. I don't even feel like reading the cards I'm about to give him. We can just one-shot kill that, right? Yeah, because I still have this Death Touch guy here. I'll just put a +1/+1 counter on everything I have. Because I can totally do that. Still at 10 life. We'll do this again with Gavony Township. Just throw a +1/+1 counter on everything. And that should end game 2. And we gotta take it to game 3. Oh, nice hand, actually. Can't wait till next turn to just get Obelisk of Alara off the battlefield. So it just stops killing all of my 2 toughness creatures turn after turn. I'm gonna spend my entire turn to do that. Pass. I'll block the 3 toughness creature. Okay, at least I still have a creature. Anyways. Could have been worse. Alright, can we really just get rid of, like, anything at all at this point? Need to start getting rid of stuff now. That's a really nice card for, yeah, for next turn. That's a really nice draw. Oh, where'd this come from? Okay, oh, right, that has Persist. I did not know that had Persist. I'm definitely gonna kill the 6/6 flyer. That's gonna go. X damage to any target. The River Kelpie. Once again, I'm defenseless. Okay, at least that doesn't need to be untapped to just give Death Touch. At least. But I gotta pay 5 mana for this. And I just got countered. And even worse still, I got hit with a counter spell. I'm starting to think maybe that might just make me lose the game. That might have just taken me out of the game. And now there's a Cedrus the Traitor King. I'd have to cast this for 7 mana, mind you. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exactly, 8. I can tap this for something. Okay, good, it resolved. Because at this point, I just need to start getting rid of stuff. 0 to do... Yes, that. We're gonna hit this with that. I have 1 mana, I think, left. This can be tapped, 4 mana. Yeah. That is just unfortunate. This is starting to look like a losing battle. Menace. This is looking like a losing battle. Since I'm out of mana again. I cannot keep Marath on the field. I just cannot do it. Oh, this is now back. Alright, just went from bad to worse. Literally going from bad to worse. I don't even know what we're supposed to do to get out of this. I don't even think I'm gonna find a way out of this. I don't even think I can come up with anything here. I don't even think I could possibly pull anything off. Marath costs 9 mana, so I'm basically never casting it again. I no longer have access to it, pretty much. This is a 6/6 flying haste that I can't remove either. If I play Dockside, let's try that. Just so I have a red permanent. I don't want to soul bond any of these. If I could ever get Marath back onto the battlefield, that would be amazing, but we're not really doing that. But what I think I can do now is, I have a red permanent, other than a Ajani, so I'll actually be able to do some damage to any target of my choosing. So I can get the 6/6 flyer off the board entirely. Anyways, I think I spent all my mana for that play. Oh, I have 2 left over. Just so there's like one less blocker on the board. Yeah, now I think that took up my entire turn. Lightning Greaves, yes. Attack Ajani. I could just chump block with a plant token. Flying Dethrone. Another flying creature. We're gonna have a Johnny remove it again. Okay, there was a flying creature there, now not anymore. Oh wait, I have Cryptolith rights, so now I can tap all of these as if they were lands. Could just make more mana. Enough to just get a Marath back on the field. Which will then come in as a 9/9, that'll be massive. Or, better yet, Eldritch Evolution. I sacrifice this to Eldritch Evolution, and I go straight to Craterhoof Behemoth. And now everything gets plus 13, because that's how many creatures I have. And then we do upwards of, like, what? Nearly 200 damage? Yeah, we do well over 150 damage and the game is just over. Now that's what I call a comeback. That was certainly the comeback. That is an interesting card, to say the least. End the turn, but only during your turn. All spells and abilities on the stack just disappear completely. There's some fun shenanigans you can do with that. That is a nice looking Steam Vents. Prismari Command. I'll keep that too. So everyone here, I guess except for this eyeball, has been defeated. Place your hand on the barrier. Okay, now it goes away. Beyond the barrier, a truly odd being can be seen clearly. What appears to be a massive baby formed entirely from energy. Okay, so is this the space baby? I mean, first still, I guess I can help myself to some free loot. If there's anything in here I want to keep. Flying haste. I mean, I can very easily just put this in the graveyard anyways, if I guess that counts for something. Okay, we're getting how many copies of the same card? Thornling. Oh, nice. I already have a copy of this, though, but still pretty nice. Can I grab? No, I can't. Seem to walk into this thing that's right in front of me. But I guess what we can do is just fight Child of Alara. Yeah, it is the space baby. Oh, really? I think getting rid of that is going to be priority number 1. Okay, this is just basically probably gonna give whatever is equipped to +5/+5. Sacrifice Kaleidostone, just turn 5 mana of any kind, in any combination of whatever type, into all 5 colors. Yep, it's the space baby. And yeah, they go first. Pass. Oh, a land that comes in tapped. Okay, but I'm still gonna have my creature get exiled. Could be worse. I mean, at least I go get a basic land onto the battlefield tapped for free. Sort of. Sylvan Caryatid. Aura Shards will get rid of the Maelstrom Nexus. Nightshade Peddler will not. You may pair with another unpaired creature. No, not yet. Not just yet. Other enchantments, the Space Baby now have Shroud. What other enchantments? And then this can just search for any enchantment put on top. Plains. Cast Marath. It'll destroy Sterling Grove. And now we'll give these Death Touch. Or attack for a measly 1 point of damage. As long as you're... Oh, wow. Indestructible. So Aura Shards can't affect this. Don't really think it needs to anyways. Don't think I want to play Fury, but there's like nothing to like remove from the field. Okay, we got a play here. We have a play here. Ouroboros. Another god? Alright. Play this as a land. Move 3 counters from Marath to Ouroboros. And now watch this. 23 damage in 1 shot there. Pass. When Shot of Alara is put into a graveyard from play, destroy all non-land permanents, they can't be regenerated. X is 2. I'll just lose 6 points of life. All is good, I'll just lose 6 life. Okay, I just immediately discarded it anyways. Yeah, anyways, I'm still just gonna outright win the game here. Alright, next game. Unfortunately, again, my opponent goes first. I'm gonna give this a go. Yeah, getting rid of this as early as I did, that certainly helped a lot. That helped a ton, getting that off the field. Darksteel Ingot, okay. Yes, I would like to draw some free cards, please. I would love to do that. So that's a 4/5. And now this is dead. I'll just take 4 damage. I'm gonna destroy Maelstrom Nexus. Pass. Protection from white. Play a land. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on here. So many extra artifacts and enchantments I'm just desperately trying to get off the field. Mainly this. Yeah, I think I need to get this off the field again. And also the Maelstrom Nexus is another one I just did not want to have stick around. Top card of my deck is a Terra Symbiosis. Unless I just... This will change it into something else. Alright, Mother of Runes to give herself protection from white again. What is Nyxborn Behemoth, and do I have to worry about it? How worried about... On a scale of 1 to 10, how much of a threat is that? On a scale of 1 to 10, how screwed are we? Pay 2 to equip, and then can do nothing else for the turn. On a scale of 1 to 10, how screwed are we? Just draw a bunch of cards, I see. So if this dies, yeah, destroy all non-land permanents. All non-land permanents, including my opponents even. But then again, no, I really want to hold on to my stuff. X damage to any target. One here. This copies the ability, and then one more here. Play a Skull Clamp. Pass. Exile Unbound Flourishing. Now it's a 10-10. Oh, not attacking though. Alright. I guess my opponent seems to know better. So yeah, if I can exile this, that would be great. It would be amazing, actually, if I could exile it instead of it getting destroyed. Don't really want to lose all my stuff. Would rather not lose my stuff that I have on the field, that's for sure. I'm still looking around to see, like, what is the best thing to do, actually. If I draw 2 cards, do you think maybe I'll find an answer there? Fanatic of... Anyways, I really don't want to commit too much shit to the board. mean, I could just kill this and then all non-land permanents get destroyed. But yeah, I lose Marath, that means. And the Gorgon's head, so how do I do Death Touch anymore? But yeah, all my opponent's stuff is gone too. Except the indestructible stuff. My opponent loses a bunch of things as well. Now I'm gonna be like the first one to start like setting up more of a board myself. Destroy all non-land permanents. Yeah, the two things I just played, both of those are gone now too. Are we just gonna be met with like removal every single time I try and play anything? Is that what we're gonna be getting into at this point? Is that what we're gonna get into? Route. I'm gonna get hit with another board wipe. Are we now at that point where we're just gonna, everything is gonna be a board wipe? Are we at this point? There's, yeah, the board wipe on legs. Unless I get Swords to Plowshares and get to keep it in my hand. It got discarded again, go figure. So yeah, I really don't want to put too much shit on the board. Okay, no attacks. So, how much do I have to pay to attack? X the number of enchantments you control, so... I have to pay 1 per attack. What does this transform into when it dies? Ah, yes. I really don't want to put too much stuff on the board because I'm just gonna get blown the fuck out if I do. I'm just gonna continuously get blown out if I do that. Sacrifice another enchantment. Nyxborn Behemoth gains indestructible until end of turn. So everything's a creature, isn't it? Apparently so. Indestructible. This can easily give itself, well, indestructible. Starting to think we just can't win this one. Starting to think we don't have this. Maybe I can find something good with converted mana cost 4 to get me out of this. Maybe. Okay, this could be like 2 cards of my choosing. 2 cards of mana value 1 or less. Yes. Take On Thin Ice. Take Basilisk Collar. We're going to do On Thin Ice. Target the Space Baby. Get it off the field and not lose anything from our field. And nothing's gonna get, like, removed from the field over that. Equip. Okay, my opponent's completely tapped out, so that's perfect. Can't sacrifice an enchantment, don't have 2 mana, so kill that. Okay, this is also not a creature anymore. If I attack... Go for it. Never mind. This is in the way. Pass. What does this do? Destroy all... It's another board wipe. It's another board wipe. It's yet another board wipe. I'm tapping out just to get countered. Pass. I'm probably gonna lose. If I literally can't make a board anymore, I'm probably just gonna lose. This will cost 11 to attempt to recast. Yeah, if every single thing my opponent just plays is like a board wipe, what can we do? Absolutely nothing. If every single thing is a board wipe now from here on out, what can we do? And now suddenly those are all... Everything's indestructible, right? Am I even allowed to block or no? Menace and Death Touch. Yeah, we got like board wipe one too many times, simply put. We can't survive them all. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, we get to play another game. I thought we were on game 3 again, but no, that was just a game 2. I think we can definitely do stuff with this hand. I think this hand can definitely do stuff. Go first, keep hand, yes. I really think this hand can do things. Pass. It really looks like it takes a while for this deck of my opponents to get going. So going first, that's pretty big. Being the one who gets to start, that's pretty big right now, that's pretty big. Just gonna go straight after the Obelisk of Alara this time. Play Marath. I'll move a +1/+1 counter here immediately, so that this will attack and I can draw 3 cards. Play a Gorgon's Head and pass, after discarding 2 of her... or 1 card, I should say. Sterling Grove Cascade into a Wayfarer's Bauble. Now this has Shroud. And then I just drew Aura Shards. Probably, like, the best way this could have gone, let's be real. I will cast an Unbound Flourishing instead, actually. Play a Mox Emerald. Target Sterling Grove. And then target Maelstrom Nexus. That was amazing. Okay, gotta keep in mind this destroys, this doesn't exile, so if this destroys Space Baby, then all the non-land permanents get wiped. I can save my creatures with a Flawless Maneuver, but that's about it. And the next card I draw is a Swords to Plowshares. And now it's in my hand, too. I think we have this. I'm starting to, like, really think there's no way we're gonna lose this now. Heliod, God of the Sun, is coming down. This is getting exiled. Fine. Fine. Play this as a land. Nice card off the top of my deck there. Alright, just gonna go do some more ramp. Yeah, Marath back into the command zone. Make 2 elementals and then destroy those 2 artifacts with the elementals entering because of aura shards. I'll recast Marath for 5. Terra Symbiosis will let me draw 5 cards because I put 5 counters on this thing. And I still have so much mana to spare, it's ridiculous. Play a Sol Ring because we can. Yeah, look at my board. Oh yeah, we have this in here somewhere. I have even more mana than I initially thought. These can also tap for mana. I don't think I need to attack just yet. Path to Exile here. Getting that out of the way. Plains. Birthing Pod. I'll turn this into an Ouroboros. Move 4 counters over to Ouroboros. We'll double it up with Unbound Flourishing. We'll double that up. Put 9... Was it 9 or was it like... Yeah, 9 +1/+1 counters on everything I control. And then just win the game on the spot. Because every single one of my like 7+ creatures just got +9/+9. Wow. And that's... Yep. There's another piece of the Eldrazi. There's another piece of the Eldrazi prison key. Another landscape sketchbook. Shot of Alara. $5,000 more gold. Separate all creature cards in your graveyard into 2 face-up piles. Remove the pile of an opponent's choice from the game and return the other to play. Wow. Anything good in here? That's not bad. Search my library for 2 creature cards with converted mana cost 1 or less. That's not too bad. Yeah, nothing seriously interesting in here. Alright, let's take our shit and leave. And then that castle over there, this was the Eldrazi prison, which I'm still, like, imagining that I cannot go in, or at least I'm not meant to go in yet. At least we're not supposed to be going inside here yet. This was, like, I think the Henge of Ramos or something. We've done that. No, this was the Henge of Ramos. This is another dungeon, I believe. There was a dungeon here I also recently knocked out. This dungeon, which one is this? Don't think this is one I've done yet. So that was the Ramos, that was one of the, that was... And then this was the Sliver Hive, which I did. And then here was Shards of Alara. Here and here, I'm guessing, the hardest, yeah, like the 2 tier 3 castles that I'm looking at, the 2 tier 3 dungeons I'm just mousing over. I think these are the last 2 I need to knock out to open this prison. Yep. I'll just, I guess, move towards whichever one of these is closest and then just stop there for now. Now we have, like, what, 338,000 gold in our possession? Okay, I think I can actually stop off for a bit to buy some boosters. I have the money to spend anyways. I have quite a bit of money to just throw at this, let's be real. Okay, Modern Horizons 1, that's interesting. I'm just gonna pick up, like, all the core sets booster packs here and see what we end up getting. Yeah, I'd be down to start cracking these. Oh, we also have some older booster packs I bought, and I never opened some of these. Plane Shift. Picked up some of these and I never bothered to open them. I'm gonna do that too. Seeing if there's anything in here I want to keep, and so far, not exactly. That's also okay, I guess, to help me just cast white and black spells for a bit cheaper. Well, this is probably never gonna resolve. Counter target spell if a kicker cost was paid for it, otherwise it does absolutely nothing. If a kicker cost was paid for it. You really don't see that too often. Flametongue Kavu, yeah, that's always welcome to see. Blue spells and red spells you play cost 1 less to play also, alright. Mirrodin. Name a card, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal the named card, then put that card into your hand. Remove all other cards revealed this way from the game, and you lose 1 life for each of the removed cards. Yeah, this could backfire horribly. Yeah, I totally see how this backfires. I mean, if we need to just take a chance on a card not being too deep into our deck... This is basically Demonic Consultation, but you also just lose a bunch of life for it. And if the card is like too far down in your 100+ card deck, then this is just gonna kill you. But in the off chance that it doesn't just kill us, I think that's worth at least considering. Mirrodin again. Oblivion Stone. That's an interesting board wipe. Starting thing, probably not one I'll actually play though. Yeah, I think we'd be funneling a bit too much mana into this thing to really get to... Okay, I could just pay like 3 mana one turn, then 5 the next to just wipe the board. I feel like I need my board wipes to be costing a lot less than that overall. Well, I'll keep the Talisman. Now that's some of the newer stuff right there, but even then, this is still pretty old. 2014, yeah, even that's actually still pretty old. Oh, Sign in Blood. Name a non-land card. Activated abilities of sources with the chosen name can't be activated. I guess if there's a problematic commander that's got, like, activated abilities that are really good. Maybe this could come in clutch, I don't know. Did you know that you could just use this to block an 8/8 and then stop all of the damage from coming through? But just, like, for only 1 mana. Did you know you could just stop all the damage from an 8/8 with this? Ah yes, Gaia's Revenge. Can't be countered. Can't be targeted by anything that's not green. Even got haste, because why not? Haste on a big green creature. But yeah, anyways, I think I need my 7 drops to be doing a lot more than that. Maybe if I was playing Limited with Magic 2015, I'd be happy to have this as a finisher. Maybe if we were playing Limited, that would be pretty good. Yisan, the Wanderer Bard. Have to kind of just funnel a lot of mana into this, but I do like the idea of just, yeah, getting creatures out of my deck directly into play. I gotta wait several turns before it actually starts to get really good. This is my last Magic 2015 booster. Let's just see what's inside it. For each attacking creature its owner puts on the top or bottom of their library. Enchanted creature gets double strike. I already have Twin Blade Blessing that kind of does the same thing, and it even has Flash if that ever comes up. If it ever comes up, that is. And I don't think we're going to need a Lightning Strike at this point in the game. What is this? Death's Shadow. Would have been amazing if it didn't start with like 40 plus life. This would be great if it didn't start with such a high life total. Otherwise, like, yeah, always a good day to be pulling Death's Shadow. Not for playing Commander, though. Yeah, otherwise that'd be pretty exciting. Oh, is that an Ephemerate I spot? That's also a pretty solid, yeah, it's a pretty good land overall. This, too, is a very playable land. It's literally Sunbaked Canyon, but in blue and red. And I like the idea of just having a random one-off land. I can always just sacrifice to draw a card if I got too many lands and not enough spells. Alright, last 2 booster packs I'm opening. I don't think I'm ever gonna use this. Picking locks is for beginners. Temple of Epiphany. We're really just, yeah, I know we're like way past the point where I need to play temples in my deck. I mean, early on, I'd be happy to pull this. But yeah, we're literally just, I think, maybe a couple steps away from the final dungeon of the game. Alright, that's a wrap. I'd keep playing, but it's pretty late at night, so I don't want to keep playing. I just wanted to double check to see, yeah, exactly who was going to be inside, who was going to be in here. And then there's this, also this, like, tier 3 dungeon I've never set foot in. That's the Eldrazi prison. I need, like, all 5 pieces of an Eldrazi key to enter. This is done. This is done. That was the Ur-Dragon prison, and that's done also, and this is done.